40 long.
Wednesday evening. It's not bad.
Got it. Whoa.
And believe it or not, that was called a fault.
It's called wide. Herb Gosson said, I didn't call it, she called it.
There's that wonderful overrule rule. You get 2 bites of the apple. You can yell at 2 people. You can argue with 2 different lines persons.
Got him.
McEnroe with the touch of a genius with that little drop shot off the left hand. He really disguises this well. Right there. Little underslice, and it dies. Lendl was stunned. Another look.
You got to be feeling pretty confident to try a shot like this. Look, he's just about 2 feet inside the baseline, going for a touch winner. Says a lot about how John's feeling tonight. John wanted a call back there.
30. And that's the price you pay if you don't come in on a good deep shot. Lendl's forehand is too tough. Fault call. No, he's now changed his call.
That hasn't made Yvonne too happy.
He corrected his call, so why doesn't McEnroe get the point? I think it's McEnroe's point, but maybe I'm wrong.
Why do you call the ball out then?
I called this call.
I know why you did it. I'm knowing why you can possibly do it. That's what I want to know. Not why you did it.
First serve, they're not going to award the point to McEnroe because the linesperson changed his call.
I recommend you put it blindfolded over your eyes so we know that you're not looking.
That's a suggestion that I don't think is going to have a productive follow-up for John. I think what also happens too, Donald, that since this is a special event, the players seem to think they can rag on the umpires as much as they want.
And they're not going to get suspended under the Grand Prix rules. They're using the Grand Prix rules and code of conduct here, but it is not a Grand Prix event. 30 all. 4 all. First set. Dead even. McEnroe has some great comments, don't you? I feel sorry for that chair umpire. He's going to take a beating all night long because both of them are mad.
And the fans. It's very chatty out there.
Listen, I never understand why do they get mad at the chair umpire when the linesperson's making the call. He's kind of like the whipping boy because he has the power potentially to change the call. But he didn't make the call. Beautiful serving there by McEnroe. Well placed. And he now leads.
Oh.
2 miss hits. Lendl's goes almost over John's head, and he doesn't reach it. Hits it off the top of his racket. Now watch here. He pushes back, not thinking the ball was going that deep, and he hit it off the top of his racket.
That ball was buzzing through the air from the miss hit.
$15 all. 5 all. We may see our first tiebreaker.
John's practicing that shot again. Didn't do much with the backhand during that rally.
Last night, John McEnroe beat Miloslav Machir 7-5, 7-6 in a very well played match. So he's got one match already to his credit in the blue group. And Anacone beat Stenlund in an easy second match.
This match is Yvonne's first of the tournament. And I don't like Ulf Stenlund's chances to get into the final four. He's 0-2 now.
McEnroe there with a little stab volley. And that's called positioning your opponent as you approach. He works him around very nicely here at the cross court. Now he sets up, a little slice down the line. Lendl there, and John just pushes it to the open court.
It's so nice to see John coming up with all of his shots again. It's been a long time. And they're all out there all right.
Remember, the last time they played in a big competitive match, Lendl at the U.S. Open, I thought really dominated John.
Oh, that's to say the least.
Not tonight. McEnroe is certainly playing well. .40-30. John taking a lot of time, trying to relax between serves. The little angle looper, holds serve and leads 6-5 in the first set. Crowd on the center court here in the Omni. Beautiful indoor complex in Atlanta, Georgia. We're at the third annual AT&T Challenge. Ron Lendl trails at this point in the match, 6-5 down, but he will serve, hoping to get into the tiebreak. I think this crowd, Mary, would love 3 tiebreaks. They are really loud and boisterous tonight. I think it's kind of fun to be a part of it. The players don't like it, it looks like. Although McEnroe might, because they're cheering for him most of the time.
Didn't even try for that. He just quit on that.
Well, McEnroe caught this service motion perfectly, read the serve, and used the pace of the first ball.
At the height of John's powers, that's what he could do. He can come in behind.
Here's another one.
Oh, that's just what he used to do. Look at that.
And Lendl smiles sort of disheartedly. 2 brilliant shots.
As I said, this is what John used to do against Yvonne. Come in behind first serves.
15-30. Lendl a little sloppy, moving to his right. 2 break points, in fact 2 set points to John McEnroe. 15-40. His best chance of the day. think this has got to bother Lendl. The crowd is tremendously for McEnroe. And Lendl with a booming first serve when he needs it.
This is how it was for Ivan the last time he played a match out in San Francisco. Match he lost in the third set tiebreak. McEnroe lets his racket fly down again. He knows how tough it is to squander a couple of break points against Ivan Lendl.
Well, he had a second serve, but that was not an easy return.
He also had 15-40 and now deuce. Right on top of it is Lendl.
And notice how Lendl there crept into the net off that first serve. That surprised and confused John a little bit.
It's just what he should have done against Peter Lundgren last week in a match he lost. He didn't do this at all. He did it 9 times over 3 sets. And it's a big part of the reason why he lost to Lundgren. Surprise winner of the Transamerica Open. Again, John's got a good chance.
Second serve, Lendl's ad. 5-6.
Clever play by McEnroe.
A little left-handed looper. That shot has so much angle and topspin on the ball. Only a lefty can make this shot.
The good thing is it looks like John's going to swing full out on this, and then he just whips it at the last fraction of a moment. And that's what surprised Lendl. Here it is again. Draws the ball, draws the error. This is a pretty good-looking match. Yep. Oh, called wide. We are standing right over the line, Donald. And I thought this was perfect. But it's been called wide.
Sure looked good on that replay right down the center. Lendl thought it was good. But so what? Second serve.
Again, John taking the ball so early. And sneaking in behind it. This is just what he couldn't pull off at the U.S. Open. But he's in glorious stride tonight.
Third set point right here for McEnroe. So Lendl going for his shot over, hits the baseline, and this crowd explodes, supporting the American McEnroe, who has won the first set 7-5.